All right, so these are very similar. We're still going to be identifying the domain and range of each mapping, as you can see on the instructions. So now this one, let's take a look at what the definition of domain and range are again. So scroll up. Domain is the set of input values, typically the x values. So let's see what our input is in the case of number 5. So looking at the direction of the arrows, what do you think is our input? Input is where we start from, right? Because you start putting something in and then you get something out of it. So the arrows all start on this side. Just highlight it all. So these are our input values. Domain is the set of input values. So we just have to write this out as a set. To write it out as a set, use the curly bracket and list out the numbers. And also just from now on, I want you guys to list the numbers from smallest number to biggest number. So let's start off with the smallest number, then 2, then 4, all the way with the biggest number. This is our domain. Okay, let's take a look at our range. So range I put in green. So let's read the definition again. Range is the set of output values, typically the y values. So what numbers came out of this mapping? Where are our arrows pointing towards? Over here, this whole thing, all of these numbers make up our range. So let's write it out as a set because the range is the set of output values. Curly bracket to indicate that this is a set. And let's write it from smallest number to biggest number. The smallest number I see is -5, and then 0, then 2, then 5. Those are all of our numbers, so that is our range. Let me just highlight. Remember, range is the green one, and remember, domain is the blue one. Okay, if you guys have colors, color code it also. If you don't, well, maybe you should buy some. If you can't, it's okay too. Okay, we always have this video for you. Okay, let's try number 6 on your own. So pause the video. We're gonna pause the video. All right, unpause. So number 6, let's see if you guys got it right. So remember, domain is where your arrows come from. It's the input. So let's see, where are all the arrows starting from? This side. So all of this side is our domain. Let's write it out from smallest number to biggest number. 0, 2, 4, 6. Oops. Let me redo that one. Squiggly. Okay. Now, where are our arrows pointing towards? That is our output. Here is the range. Let's write it out as a set. Smallest number to biggest number. Let me actually write a proper curly bracket. 1, 3, 5. There we go. Okay, so don't worry if you got it wrong. Just remember that if you're making mistakes, that means you're challenging yourself, which means you're going to get better eventually. And so 7 and 8 is up to you to do. Make sure you ask me if you have any questions.